It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the reigning AFC champs and the Eagles on Thursday night primetime.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
Throwing to start here is Tua. Phillips has it running the out route. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Tua going to throw. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Phillips. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Heck of a start for him here, Charles, on this opening drive, and they're doing it all through the air. That's 4 snaps and 4 passes so far.
And I do think that there's an argument, Brandon, to maybe mix in a running play or two, but the way that these offenses are constructed, you can get that done with swing passes and checkdowns.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Eagles. We know turnover margin always key, going to be really key in this one, and to force an opening drive turnover, that's huge.
It is, and you know something? There's one coach on every team that weighs in at the worst possible time, right? And this is bad. He just fumbled the football. Can't you just hear him right now? Son, you messed it up for everyone on that one. Messed up our offense, and now you put our defense in a bad spot.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. Gets the dump off to Pierce. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Rolling to his left. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. They'll set up to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to pass. Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he'll be taken down at the 18. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll set up a throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From just shy of midfield, Tua. And this will be incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got his tight end Fant. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Tua now on 1st down. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now Tua. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Etienne up the middle. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Here's Tua. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Eagles offense back out onto the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. We're scoreless after 1. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Jake Camarda now. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, it's exactly what you're looking for.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Tua sets up to pass it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Over the middle, complete. It's Phillips. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle. So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here? Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far there.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Second and 4. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd learned at ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
After the turnover, it's Tua. On the slant, it's Fant. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Tua going to throw. And that's incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure. And it's a loss of 6.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
He'll get that underneath ETN.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Now Sam Sloman is on. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This will be fielded at the 17. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
On 2nd down, ETN once more.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Well, they've certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
ETN bringing in another one.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Tua. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Well, they obviously red man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Purple?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb.
43 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Sam Sloman now for the point after.
He's got it, and it's 17-0. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Eagles.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
That's another one complete to Mitchell. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they were on the other end of the spectrum in terms of passing efficiency. That's going to need to improve in the second half to come.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Back to the ground here. Mitchell.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. That'll give them 8 that time, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender, but a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
From the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a short pickup to about the 25. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a look at the backup, Jordan Love. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Love looking to throw it. He finds his man complete. That's Phillips. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st down, it's Tucker, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 44, Love got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holloway. Second down, here's an option right. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now Love. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
On second down now, it's Tucker, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They go play action here on first down.
Finds Dulcich out left side.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. He'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Derek Stingley picks it.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
2nd and 4. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll dump that one off to Mitchell.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Second and 6. And this is going to be incomplete.
The Eagles on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
He saw the pressure and he got out, but he never got upfield. And the defense, they took full advantage of a rookie mistake there. They were able to add a big loss on the sack.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football.
Now a stoppage, and oh boy, we've got Mayfield shaken up on the play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. On second down, it's Tucker. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Love. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Back to throw. Now he'll go deep down the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Got his man, it's Dulcich. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Back to throw again.
Out route complete to Dulcich. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Checks this one down. It's Mitchell.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. So after the fourth down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
They'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Flush to his right. And that one his first incompletion in its last 6 passes. And it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell.
And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
Garrett Wallow coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Flushed out right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
2 straight sacks have them backed up now for a 3rd and goal.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals will get the football back. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Tucker. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Now Love. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire 2nd half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.